I had a bride and a groom in the Philippines. It's like 5 years ago or 7 years ago. And the groom commissioned me to make a suit for him. So I did a 2-button suit. And 2 weeks before his wedding, they changed his mind if I can change it to a single button. And you know, for my menswear, I don't have my own tailor. I have it consigned. So I asked my tailor to do it. And 2 days before the scheduled fitting, I called him and he forgot to make the suit. So what happened was, you know, I asked my assistant to look around the similar suit that I designed for him, and he found it in, you know, one of the department stores in the Philippines, and he bought it, and we changed the label to my label. And during the fitting, the groom was happy because it was perfect until they went home, and then they saw a label inside the packet, and they freaked out. And because of that, it went viral. It was all over social media. And of course, my reputation got damaged and I lost everything. I lost majority of my clients. I lost my money because I had to refund most of them. And I lost my endorsements. So I got depressed because of that. And it took a while for me to recover. I was trying to revive my career in the Philippines and it wasn't doing well. And I got depressed, so I decided if I can try to work in Dubai, but you know, Dubai, I think it's not for me. I told myself, I miss designing, I miss draping, I miss touching fabrics. So I have a friend here in Washington, D.C. So I called him if I can come visit him and do a trunk show. And I came here as a tourist, and I got another call in LA, and then they asked me if I can do another show. So of course I said yes, because for me it's an opportunity for me to revive my career. So I said yes. I got a call from Katy Perry's stylist and a PR, and then they asked me if I can collaborate with Katy Perry's music video, The Dark Horse. And then America's Next Top Model called me again, and I did one episode for the show. I got a gig also in New York City, and when they launched the new World Trade Center, I was one of the featured designers. They chose 7 designers all over the world, and I was chosen to be part of that. And that was another break. That really made me stay here. So I told myself, maybe this is my calling. Moving here to the US and being independent gives me a lot. It opens my mind. I become more open-minded, positive person. Because you know what happened to me in the Philippines was really devastating. I was brokenhearted there, and when I moved here, and met a lot of very positive people, so I was like, okay, I think there's nothing wrong to be positive. So my outlook in life is very positive, and I'm not bothered of what happened. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. It's actually I want to be an example to the people that, you know, nothing is impossible under the heat of the sun. You know, what happened in the Philippines, of course, it was a mistake, so it's wrong. I also apologized about it, and then I admitted it. It was wrong. It was my mistake. But my intention when it happened, I just want to be able to deliver on time. But I didn't know that that move was a wrong move. You have to admit the fact. You have to admit that you made a mistake, and then once you have that, you can move on. And it's very liberating to admit your mistake, because if you don't admit it, you won't be able to move. It will hunt you down. But once you admit that you made a mistake, and you know, every human being make mistakes, right? So who am I and who are we to judge people, and who doesn't make mistakes? So everyone does. So that's my thinking. So you know, it's just different levels of mistakes. I encountered a lot of like Filipino here, and then when they found out that I'm Puey Quinones, they're like, oh, God, that's Puey. He had issues in the Philippines before. But you know, I don't care. I really don't care anymore. And as long as you're not doing wrong, as long as you do right, and you don't step on other people's, how do you call it, feet, you're fine. I think positive outlook in life and positive aura, you can turn around everything. And just don't care people, like the negative ones, just don't care them, just do your thing, and then you'll be fine. Our brand, I want our brand to be the global brand. We are actually a global brand, but we want to be the Zara of bridal. You know, now we have 8 stores in Japan, we have 2 stores in Europe, and we're opening more doors in the US and then other parts of the world. Yes, so I'm very excited. I'm very happy to be part of this family and to be really the heart and brain of this company. So it's really amazing, and it's nice that a lot of people that you're not kababayan, they respect you and look up to you. And that's what I want to tell the world, like, or also to our kababayans, that, you know, there's nothing wrong to be positive. You know, this is my second life, a second chance, and I'm trying to do better, and I'm happier here now.